Mickey,
what's
going on, sir?
How you
I'm
doing
chilling.
now?
How you guys doing?
Oh, pretty good yourself, man.
Very good,
Y'all
very
already
good.
know, man. This your boy 2eiies, New Midwest Media. My boy Snubble in here, Hollywood Verb. Man, we got the one and only rapper, producer, songwriter, battle rap historian, Mickey Factz. Appreciate you for blessing the platform. How you doing today?
I'm good, brother. How are you, man?
Man, blessed, man. Happy to have you here. Man,
Definitely.
yeah, so my first question is, or whatnot, how did you get the name Mickey Factz?
I got the name Mickey Factz. I was supposed to be in this rap group email. Her name was Driz Mommy. And I wanted to change my name. And we were trying to also come up with a group name. And she was like, yo, we should be called Mickey and Mallory. And I was like, what's that? She was like, yo, that's from this movie, Natural Born Killers. I was like, I never seen that movie. So we watched it. And I was like, yeah, I'm cool with Mickey. I'm cool with that name. And then the project was supposed to be called Natural Beat Killers. But then I was like, I just can't be called Mickey. That's just weird. So then I was like, all right, well, you know what? I want to talk about facts that I deal with on a day-to-day basis, life facts and things like that. But when I spelled it out, the S didn't look good. So we put a Z at the end to make it look better, stylish looking. And I was like, yo, this is fire. And that's why I came up with the name.
Yes, sir.
Gotta use the Z. It's only hip hop to use the Z. Gotta use the Z.
Gotta use the Z.
Okay.
Definitely.
Now, is it true that you left law school to get into music?
Yeah, I was going to school at NYU. My mom was making me go to school, and I was in the first semester, and I was just like, this ain't for me, man. Like, I was falling asleep in class, and after drinking mad coffee, still falling asleep. And, that's when I felt like it wasn't for me. And then when I got the bill, when I saw how much the semester cost, I was like, yeah, this is definitely not for me. So I made the decision to leave. And I was like, yo, if I'm going to leave, I got to go super crazy. And I made sure to do that.
Oh, okay, word. That's what's up. And when it comes to battle rap, what was your first street battle?
My first joint was in school. I was just starting out. I didn't know anything. I was just writing rhymes. I walked into the cypher. This cat named Fat Cat. He followed me on Facebook now. He a fan actually now. That's my guy. And I walked into the cypher with my notebook out, and I was reading from my notebook. And I didn't know. You don't know. Like, I didn't know. So they was like, yo, you reading from your book? And homie Fat Cat, he started freestyling. He killed me. He talked about how I was reading from the book, how I had glasses on, how I was dressed. I was mad embarrassed. Yeah, I was dumb tight. And then I quit. I was like, I'm not doing this shit no more. These niggas is ruthless. And then, my man was like, nah, my man Jay Money, he was like, nah, you got to keep doing. You got a talent. You just got to memorize your stuff and just get better. So that whole summer, I spent practicing freestyling and memorizing mad rhymes. So then when I came back to school, I beat everybody. I beat pulp down everybody's leg because I memorized like 30, 40 rhymes, and then I could freestyle. So I was left and right. It was bad.
Would you always layer with your writing like from the beginning, or did that come with time?
Yeah, I mean, my first rhyme I wrote was like, the 6 Express is the best. This is the first rhyme I wrote. The 6 Express is the best. Player haters is vexed. Pull out my text because they play me too close like next. They need to back up before they get smacked up and get clapped up. I always get the victory, just ask Puff. I smack up any MC who try to act up. Niggas be sniffing my lyrics like they smoking crack up. It's that thug cat renegade who love gats. Like, I was always rhyming like that. So it's like, that was 1998. 1997, 1998. So I was always rhyming like that.
That's fire.
Okay. Hollywood, go ahead.
Nah, what like who was like your first battle rapper that like influenced you? Like was it any battle rapper that influenced you into the game? Like who were you a fan of?
And I really wasn't like that's to me like it wasn't that I was a fan of anybody. Like I had knew all of these guys already. Cause I was living in the Bronx. So when I got my first apartment after I graduated high school, I was 17. So I started working. After doing like temp jobs. I had got a job at the law firm and like 2001. So
this before the Smack DVD era.
Yeah. So
okay.
when I got the job, my cousin, like 2 months into the job, my cousin's like, yo, let's get an apartment together. I'm 19 years old. I was like, all right. So we went and got an apartment in Harlem. And when I got to Harlem, there was this show called Mad Cyphers where guys was going on Mad Cyphers and they was rhyming. So it was dudes like Rex on there, Mills was on there, Shells was on there. All of these guys was on Mad Cyphers. And I was in Harlem now. So I'm living, and this show only came on in Harlem. So I was living in Harlem. So I was seeing all of this happening. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. So I wasn't really a fan of these guys. It was more so like I saw them on TV once a week. And then I would walk outside and I would run into niggas. And that's how I got cool with everybody. So I wasn't really like, it wasn't no such thing as what you guys know of the culture today. Like, it was more like, we was
you basically grew up in the culture.
Yeah,
I grew up with you.
All of guys. I've known all of these guys like 20 years now. So it wasn't like how these guys might watch a Mook and be like, yo, I'm inspired by Mook. That wasn't the case. It was more like I saw these guys on TV. I was like, how did they get on TV? And then I ended up getting on the same show. And then all of us just kind of got cool like that.
Oh,
okay.
Go ahead.
Real quick, I want to do something that I be doing called bar for bar, but I want to do with you on something. I know you're going to know the bars to it. I hope I don't butcher it. But it's power in the melanin, true descendant of our ancestors who defended us from the clan members. Hallelujah for this tan texture. Powerful color, cocoa butter. I can't even get it right, bro. It be flipping words. Do you have any idea of what I'm spitting?
Yeah, that's from my song Melanin off my Project Hue about my son. You know what I'm saying?
Project Fire.
Powerful
but
color.
But you're only going to get it if you're a parent.
Get a child of your mother. Be proud to discover all hues ain't you. You're the hue that is you. Can't get a better view. Stand on this pedestal. Yeah. I know that.
Yeah. I want to ask you.
That's the truth.
Go ahead.
That's a true marking of a lyricist, though, when you can't say this shit. When I was growing up, I used to hate I couldn't say Big Pun shit. Like, it could be wrote down, and I couldn't say his shit. Like, that was like, it made it amazing to me, you know? I just had to put that out there. Go ahead, Toe.
I even wrote it in sonnets, thinking that's going to help me by not writing whole sentences. It still didn't. That's why I was trying to shape the rock with it. Yeah. And with that album, fire, though.
It's crazy you say that. Like, I'm a little fat now, but like when I was a little skinnier, I would jump rope and recite pun raps so I could stay in shape and keep my breath control on point.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's ridiculous with it.
I want to ask you about song A. How did you come up with the concept of song A where there's no A's inside of your song? How did you like come up with that?
I was doing a documentary on the company that I started called GFC New York. And towards the end of the documentary, I took my son from my wife, and I was still on a Zoom call, and my son started pressing the letter A on the iPad that we had, and I was trying to tell him to stop. He wouldn't stop, and then I was like, I'm gonna write a song for my son called The Letter A. Like, so I wrote a song for him. Like, it was like a kid's song called A. And like, just so he could learn his alphabets and stuff like that. And then I was like, I should write a song about the letter A without using the letter A. And it was a challenge. It took me 4 hours to write, but like it was still like, yo, this is crazy. Like
that's also
letter A, and so I looked up the letter search on it, and then every time I felt like I was about to write an A, I would have to go in my mind and think of a synonym for the same word, so it was A's in it. And then of course I threw bars in there, which is even tougher to do. So yeah, that's how.
Fire. That's fire. All right, now I want to get into some current battle rap with you. Speaking of A, I want to talk about AyeVerb. What do you think of AyeVerb right now, as far as how the community, the fans, and things like that? What do you think about what he's going through right now? Do you think it's just a trial of tribulation? What you think he's going through right now?
I mean, I just think he's doing other things in life right now. Like, I think his passion and the anger that he once had when he was coming up came out of desperation and hunger. And now, you know, he's doing movies, he's doing music, he's doing other things in life. He has like a podcast that I guess he started talking about a specific type of woman. And I think that is taking the focus away and the drive away from how he normally acts. And I just think, you know, he's outgrown that side of him. And he can still rap, you know, he's still talented. I just think in terms of what the fan base of the culture wants from him, he can't. I don't think he can't deliver it like that for the people. I just think he's a different person right now. And I don't know if people can grasp that concept that he's a different person.
It's Jordan on the Wizards.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say that. I think Jordan.
No, he's in the wrong form. If you outgrown that, battle rap is so much the opposite of what you are majority wise. It's like if you was once showing that, Lux did that, but he was gone for a minute. So when he came, what he presented, after a while, people enjoyed what he was doing and started asking for. I don't think that's Verb's final form in battle rap is not this. It shouldn't have been this.
I mean, I just think he's just growing up, man. Like, it's tough to just stay the same. Like, when you coming up, there's so much anger, there's so much desperation, there's so much hunger, there's so much drive to be the best and to hurt your opponent. But once you start living life a little bit, you start driving different cars, eating different food, going and seeing different places, it's hard to be violent and destitute anymore. So he just changed it up. Like, I just think it was a gradual process. I think the culture y'all just seeing it now. Like, I've been seeing that he was changing, but whenever I say that, nobody really gets it because I'm a lyricist.
I've been said that too.
I seen it, but it was fire.
AyeVerb saved his career giving him hope. He was on the downfall before that battle. Like, he was losing judge battles to jams. Like, it was like, you being a lyricist, you hearing his round one versus Miss Hession, you know he not caring no more about raps. Like, come on, like,
it didn't take me that long
it's bad, man.
I mean, I just think he's a person now. Like, I just think there's a different side to him now. For me, I just think he's just doing different things, and this is not for him anymore, I guess, you know.
All right, man. Okay, now coming out calling you out, you gotta understand they realize you probably one of the weakest guys here. Like, I want to battle him next. I'm like, not for
he a trophy to put on the shelf right now.
They say he just want the bag. I know.
Don't do it, man. Don't go out. Don't go out.
As an AVER fan, it hurt me. They rubbing it in right now. They not just asking you that. They rubbing it in on me.
That's why I want to ask your Mount Rushmore question. I gotta ask it because this is the reason why I have Hitman over AyeVerb on my Mount Rushmore, because he still has the hunger. His last battles, he's living the same life AyeVerb living 5 times better. And he still has the hunger. His last battles was Tay Rock, K-Shine, Bill Collective, all hunger. Who is your Mount Rushmore today?
My Mount Rushmore never changed. It's been the same since 2013. It's been
It
Mook.
gotta change, man.
I told you, I'm a Nicki fan. I know.
It gotta change.
Never going to
change.
7 years of work.
Mook, Lux, Rex, and Verb.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
They can't do nothing. They hurting their stock. Your last two, Mick.
Listen. Look at the real Mount Rushmore. Niggas found out George Washington had slaves. Niggas found out John Adams had slaves. Niggas found out Abraham Lincoln really didn't free the slaves. He just didn't want shit to keep going on and on. And nobody took these niggas off Mount Rushmore. They are there.
Right. Once they carved.
That's it.
That's what we here for.
Now, if you ask the top 5, that's a different thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but for
all right. Let's do that then. Like, because I feel what you said with Mount Rushmore, because they created battle rap, but he's fucking up his legacy. Like DMX, like DMX. And once upon a time, DMX was in everybody's top 5 and like stuff like that. You can't continue to put him in it no more. Come on, like, we gotta be real. Like, too many new lyricists now, too many people. He's not better than Drake. Like, come on, let's be real. Like,
but see, that's hard. That's hard to kind of quantify, right? Because people still put Tupac in their top 5, and he ain't been here. No, wait. Yeah. He ain't been here 25 years.
He has like
years, and people still got him in their top 5.
That's why he is go. Top 5. I don't care who come out.
See,
because he got monumental songs. Like, he's like, Dear Mama is probably damn near one of the greatest rap songs of all time. So DMX doesn't have that.
DMX has that.
Like, what's his greatest song of all time? It's nowhere near Dear Mama.
Everything open back up, and you in the late hours, I guarantee you, and some DJ mix late, you're going to hear Party Up in here. You're going to all hear DMX.
I think Slippin'. You don't think Slippin' is
Dear Mama coming on Slow Jams, 95 WNUA, B103. It's playing from rap to oldies.
Y'all from Chicago?
Mama. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and y'all haven't heard Slippin' on any of those on any of those stations?
It's not super crazy like that up here.
Oh, okay.
It's not super crazy.
You know, Pop was Universal. Right now, so. Oh, you in Ohio? What part? Dayton, Columbus. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not here to argue for DMX. I want that to be known. I think I'm just saying, I'm just trying to give an example that, you know, people hold on to certain MCs forever and ever and ever. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like, go ahead.
I personally believe that my Mount Rushmore is literally everything that we see now. Like, everybody's a byproduct of this Mount Rushmore. That's why I have him there. You know what I'm saying? If there's no Mook, there's pretty much nothing that the structure of how people do what they do isn't here. If there's no Lux, there's no such thing as punchlines and metaphors, right? If there's no Rex, there's no consistency over time, presence and shit talking. And if there's no Verb, there's no Midwest movement. Like, you know, because people didn't really think anybody outside of New York could do it. He kind of kicked the door open with that, man. And I think that's the reason why I can't remove him.
Man missed his flight.
I think he was in school.
First flight.
Yeah, he's in school.
Yeah.
He's in school.
But I'm just saying, all the stuff you just saying, Hitman has the performance aspect. Who started that?
Yeah, I think.
Like, is he the best performer of all time?
But The Rock was already carved. The Rock was already carved. That's all I believe so.
I'm not mad.
To and make it 5. That's what you want to do.
Right. Listen, I'm not
somebody
mad.
coming out.
Nah. I'm not mad at somebody's own Mount Rushmore having Hitman there. I believe Hitman deserves that honor for whoever. You know what I'm saying? He's the best performer I've seen. He's an incredible, battler. He has incredible moments, the most viewed. I I would never take that from him.
But he's not beating Mook, right?
But we wouldn't have him. We wouldn't have Hitman if it wasn't for Verb. Like we literally would not know who he is if it wasn't for Verb. Verb put him on. Like that's just the reality. That's just how it goes.
All right, I want to ask you something before. So I won't keep you too much longer. But I want to ask you about, you know what I mean? I seen y'all, you know what I mean, with Cassidy. I seen that video. I want to ask you. I ain't talking about nobody else but you. Are you helping Cassidy?
No.
Okay.
I'm not helping Cassidy. No. I don't have the patience to help Cassidy.
Okay.
Is Cassidy getting around?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I seen you ask this question to, I forgot who it was, but you flipped it around. I'm asking you, how can Cassidy, because the most of the culture got him losing, I want to ask you, how can Cassidy win this battle? Instead of your prediction, I want to ask you, how can Cassidy win this battle?
I think he could win if he listened to people. I think if he really sat down and listened to people, he would win. He would actually win. He could beat them. I'm not even gonna lie to you. If he literally sat and just listened and just took what people's advice was, he could beat him. He could beat him.
He got the greatest around him. Some of the greatest around him too, though.
I feel like he don't got the bad guy role this battle either. I feel like, sometimes you see somebody get beat up so many times, you like, don't stump on him no more. Like you want him to win a round this time to me. It's not like
I don't listen. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is, Hitman, he's very dangerous, man. He's dangerous.
And chicken gang. I'm still chicken gang. I'm back. Trolling.
Listen, I'm not mad at anybody's prediction. I'm just mad that people are emotionally invested in this shit. I think just go and enjoy it for what it's gonna be. I'm here to enjoy a great classic, or I'm here to enjoy a shit show.
I got one more question. One more question for you. When can we see Mickey Factz back in the ring? I know you wanted your last battle to be on RBE. Will we be seeing that soon? And is that still your plans? When will we see Mickey Factz in the ring one more time?
It was supposed to be on this card. It was supposed to be me and Bdot. But
shout out to Bdot, Elevate.
Everything started, and let me tell y'all the backstory. Everything started on this. I was trolling Mickey on FB, telling him he don't want that Dot smoke. I don't know.
Okay.
He came back hard at me, so I had to woof with him. Do you really believe that Dot is not dangerous?
No, he's very dangerous. He's very dangerous. I never said that he wasn't dangerous. I think he's very dangerous. I just think, there's still things that I do that he just doesn't do. Like that's just the reality of the situation. And I think he's a great guy, great lyricist, great guy. He might win. Like
I want to see it.
He might win.
What's stopping it from happening?
Is it coming in soon in the future?
It didn't happen because it was supposed to happen on Max Out. It didn't happen because he had Suge and then he got sick. And then he has, I think he wants to get on Gnome because he did Summer Madness last year. So I'm sure that he wants to be on Gnome. And I think he wants to take a woman. So that's the reason why it's not happening on Max Out. And then he told, listen, this right here is for Hollywood Verb.
Okay.
I was ready to go. I said, look, we can do this. This was 6 weeks before the event. I was like, I'm ready. He was like, Mickey, I'm not gonna lie to you. I need 3 months. That's what he said. That's what he said. I didn't say. I would have took him. I'd have took him in 6 weeks. And let's be clear. Let's be clear. Shout the Snubbo, right? He was just trying to recite that rhyme, right? Melanin. Yeah. I wrote that album in 2 days. Come on, I wrote a whole album in 2 days.
See, this for these East Coast guys, man.
I wrote it in 2 days. I wrote it in 2 days, Verb. I wrote it in 2 days, bro. I recorded it in 1 day. This is all
I know
fact.
it'll be a fight.
So listen.
It'll be a.
So then, but wait, nah, I'm not done. So then I said, look, we can't get Bdot, right? So ARP was like, all right, what about Iron Solomon? I said, all right, cool. I'll take Iron Solomon, whatever. And y'all know what I do. I would have took Iron, and then I'd have took Iron, and then I'd have took Bdot. 6 weeks, 5 weeks. Let's do it.
That's a gauntlet right there. That's a lyrical gauntlet right there, baby.
Oh, you can't even judge that battle on first watch because it's not gonna be right. That's like I be liking battles like that.
So Iron said no. So I was like, okay, well then, whenever Bdot's ready, it might be next year. I don't know, but because I have a lot of music
on your radar.
Literally, I don't want to face nobody else. Well, no, it's just Bdot now. Iron said no, so it's just literally Bdot, and so that's it. Like once that happens, then I'm completely done.
Well,
and let me ask you a name. Let me one more name before you go.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. What about you and King Los? How would that turn out?
I wouldn't take Los.
Too close, yeah.
That's my homie. That's one. And two, I just think, I don't know why people want to see, two industry guys go against each other. I think we saw that with Cal and Jag, and it didn't turn out too good.
I don't look at y'all like industry guys though. Like y'all more like confirmed in the culture. We seen both y'all do it. You know what I'm saying? Like you did it to a better level, but
we seen Jag do it. We seen 40
and
do
it. I didn't, and I wasn't happy about it.
You didn't like Cal and Ill Will? You didn't like Cal and Ill Will?
He was cool, but it was like
you ain't like Jag and Math?
Cool.
That was
cool.
I liked that.
With the IVs and the ER saying, come on, Verb.
They not the type that's like excite me
back
though.
in the day when we watched it on the video, bro, you was
from who?
All right, I know it's about that time. Going crazy.
I keep it real. The rap, it's an opinion-based sport. It's who you like, what you like. I don't fucking like Jag. Jag, he need to grow up. Like he act like he a 50-year-old blood. Like I don't like that. Like I'm really from the streets. I don't like how he rapping. Like stop rapping like that. I can't even listen to him. 40 Cal the same way he dressed. He dressed like he dressed in 2004. Like I don't like him. Like, I don't like people like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mickey Factz, man. I definitely appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Can you get the people your socials so people know where to follow you at and the website and all that?
Yeah, absolutely, man. You guys follow me on follow me on Instagram. Mickey, MICKEY.Factz, FACTZ, Twitter.com/Mickey Factz, Facebook.com/official Mickey Factz, and follow me on my website, MickeyFactz.com. Sign up for the newsletter that I need to start doing. I'm bugging out. And, pick up my music, shout out to Snub for that, pick up Hugh. Last Audio Will and Testament, and Warp Collages, which we was talking about earlier, that got A- on it. I appreciate everybody's support, man. It means a lot to me.
Yes, sir.
Bring back another four.
Definitely.
I want to thank you again, Mickey, for coming through, man. Love the support, man. Appreciate you. You're a real one for that, man.
Absolutely.
And I want you back after Twerk Kill Mook. And it's double tweet. I want you back, man. I want your report, man.
Why y'all hate Mook so much? Man? This is crazy. I gotta stop this, man.
He know Mook the greatest. That's
he just this time. No. Mook,
you don't take your time to hate.
He showed his shit and gets Taylor right, but he got to come outside. It's come outside time. Let's go.
Listen. Okay. Wait. All right, before I go, right? The same way you saying that Mook got to come outside more. Tell your man Twerk stop choking.
I can't say shit about that.